What up, Danielle?
Hi, how are you?
So I've actually wanted to do this interview, and I was kind of doing it impromptu.
Yes.
Just gonna chat. But I think for me, I'm doing this interview from being a business owner of Warrior Strength Training, and having clients who are triathletes,
Yes.
and some more who love to run, and some who just love being an athlete. From a Z Health trainer, and this is probably more so for me to substantiate what I'm telling them. What is the idea of what we learned today in stamina?
Yes.
And endurance? For a lot of the athletes out there, what is if you can give 3 key things that they maybe not at the level you're at, or maybe they want to be at the level you're at, that maybe just focus on, rather than saying, oh my gosh, I gotta invest in this and invest in that and train like this and train like that, or have that coach. What are some of those 3 things that, and it can be general, it can be vague,
Sure.
or
One of the biggest take-homes is consistency is key. So if you are constantly doing every single training session as hard as you possibly can, you will hit a wall, and you will either maybe get injured or get sick, and you are not going to be as consistent, and you might have to take a week off of your training. And within that week, you're going to lose all the benefits of pushing super hard every single session.
Yep.
And you would actually gain a lot more if you dialed it back down, and you were able to make every single training session and have goals for each session.
Mm-hmm.
And being able to achieve those goals but not push over that envelope that's unbelievable.
And guys, Danielle has no authority. She just has some awards and whatnot. Give us a little accomplishment. I didn't even tell the crowd who don't know you. Most of the Z community knows you, but
Yeah.
I think for my people and people that are just associated with me, what have you won? What have you know?
Sure. So I'm a first-year professional triathlete, but as
Awesome.
an age grouper, I was named 2012 USA Triathlete of the Year.
Awesome.
And I've won several world championships as an age grouper.
Mm-hmm.
Anything from Xterra 70.3 to Kona Worlds.
Nice.
So
What was
I
your
am
last competition? What did you do? How did you do?
my very last one, it was in Austin, Texas, and
Oh, okay.
I was actually very fatigued. And so taking my own advice of being consistent with your training, it goes so far.
But when I met you, you did Kona. You just finished Kona. How did you do in that one? That was a big deal.
Yes,
You placed-
I won my age group, and I was second overall amateur.
Nice,
So-
nice. I know I said 3, but really that might be the key point. Is there anything you might want to add?
So, okay,
And what about for
that
the
was
average
one
Joe?
of them.
Yeah, go ahead.
My second key point is work on technique.
Love it.
You got to dial in the basics.
You hear that, people? Working your damn technique.
You got to have the basics, otherwise you just can't get those really hard, intense moves to the point where it's perfection.
Awesome.
There's always going to be some form of chunkiness, and that's not what you're looking for.
And is it okay to say you can lower the weight?
You can lower the weight. You got to lower the weight.
You hear that,
have
people? You
to
can lower
go
the
to
weight.
the basics. Even if you do
Put your ego aside.
honestly, there's times where we do it without any weight, just body weight.
What?
I
Body weight
know.
exercises?
Yes,
Are you suggesting we sometimes go to body weight?
I'm suggesting
Hint, hint.
that. Hint, hint.
So it's not heavy all the time?
It's not heavy all the time. There's a place for that.
There's some people right now watching this rolling their eyes like, don't shut up. You told me to go heavy. But technique. Thank you for
No,
pointing that
there
out.
is a place for going hard, and you have to go hard. If you're going to achieve greatness, you have to have those moments where you push yourself. But that's not every session.
Well, I have some badass athletes who come in 5 times a week. Want to go hard all the time. What do you say to that?
I get it. I understand. I know where you're coming from. And I understand that you're thinking, if I don't go hard, the person next door is going to be going hard every session and they're going to kick my ass. Not true.
Good.
Do it sometimes. Less is more. And
Awesome.
not saying less time in the gym, but less intensity
Yes.
is a lot more. You still have to work hard. You still got to put in the hours.
Cool.
But do it wisely. Be a smart athlete.
You said be a smart ass.
Be a smart
Athlete.
athlete.
Athlete. Okay.
Athlete.
What's your third one?
And my third one is
Can I maybe it would really struck me as what you said earlier. about rock climbing and things like that. Can maybe, I don't know if that would be a third one. Can you point
I
that
would
out?
say that's definitely a side thing. Do things outside of your realm.
Yeah.
Novelty is key. Being able to rock climb and do yoga if you're a fighter, doing something completely different from what you're used to is, first, it's fun, so it brings in the play aspect, but it also it gives your body a chance, or your brain a chance to learn your body in a totally different realm.
So what's that? Cross training.
Cross training.
Cross training.
Yes, cross
Yeah,
training.
try something different, weirdos. Goodness gracious, not about weights.
But my last thing is write down what you're doing every day. And
Awesome.
know what your goals are. Write them down. Write down what is your goal in 6 months, what's your goal in 1 year, 5 years, and 10 years, and know them.
Awesome.
And also, very last thing,
Yes.
do an affirmative statement every day.
Every day?
Every day, and you have to write it. You can't type it, it's not the same. You gotta write, what are you? Maybe you're the best fighter in the world. It's something that in your mind you believe is capable. You haven't necessarily seen it happen yet, but if you write it and you can believe it with all your heart,
We've got
unbelievable things can happen.
And this applies across the board. I know Danielle has said fighters because she kind of knows me as that, but some of the clients that are training are coaching marathons. They're triathletes at the amateur level, at their age bracket, that compete. So you guys, these points carry across in everything in life, and so I thank you for your time, and Danielle, thank you so much for just giving insight, from an accomplished athlete. Thank you.
Thank you.
All right.